We're going to talk about loneliness today. Hopefully this is a topic that, people can resonate with, especially being in private practice. And for everybody who's doing virtual practices right now, it can feel isolating not to have, a team of people that you can go to staff cases with, or just even seeing in the hallway and saying, "Hi, how's your day? How's it going? You feeling okay?" Like that check-in. That's one thing I miss about being at the office. A couple weeks ago, so I'm not in office, and a couple weeks ago I was there, and it was just really nice, like chit-chatting with people. I'm like, oh yeah, like you can get some support and just, say hi to people and connect, and it's really nice. I'm like, I like this. And so when you're in private practice and you have a solo practice, or you're in your own office, or you have a virtual practice, you're not having maybe that socialization, which is okay. Some people that are introverted don't need a lot of socialization. Even some extroverts may get enough from their clients as they're doing therapy, but it's really important that we continue to connect with people. I spoke last week about going to conferences. That's a great way to connect with people in a short period of time, and you can maintain those relationships and those friendships even through, social media, texting, email. A lot of people I met at conferences I maintain a relationship with through electronic means. And that helps me to feel less alone, because if I have a question, I know I have a couple of people that I can answer. Like I always reference Gordon Brewer. If I'm like, I have like a Google Workspace question, let me, call him, let me email him, let me, connect with him. And we met at a conference. So just like an example. I think it's important as well, as things are getting back to the groove, that you explore like what kind of networking events you want to go to. If you want to go to large networking events or one-on-one networking events, people are starting to connect again in that way. People are starting to, meet up for coffees. You may decide still to do a virtual coffee, and that is a-okay. But I think it's really important to have some kind of connections. Are you a part of your, local association, your national association? Do you have some way to connect with other professionals? People who are in the mental health field, or maybe people outside of the mental health field? Are you, outside of your field, are you connecting socially with friends? Are you, doing things that are, again, within your comfort zone? Maybe you're not ready to, go out to large scale parties or, really be that social, but making sure that you're doing things not to feel isolated, not to feel lonely. I think it's one thing to need a lot of downtime, alone time. Even me, I am an extrovert. Everybody knows this. But over these past 2 years, I have really enjoyed being at home. I've really enjoyed not going to as many social events. I've really, really, really enjoyed that. I'm not even gonna lie. It feels nice. And now when I go to things, I'm like, oh, this is interesting. This is a little, feel a little bit overwhelming. So I think some of that is normal. But when I leave those events, I feel really connected. And that's my own value. And so you can decide how you can get those needs met. But combating loneliness in mental health and in private practice is really important. I want to talk about how we can do that a little bit more, but first I want to thank our sponsor, TherapyNotes. If you're looking for an electronic health record that's really full service, one that can help you combat loneliness, because you can pick up the phone, you can give them a call, and they can help guide you with whatever kind of troubleshooting you need. They have a free telehealth option. You can send paperwork to your clients. You can run credit cards. You can do billing. It's a really full service electronic health record. So I want you to be sure to check out TherapyNotes. You get to decide in what way is authentic to you and how you combat your loneliness. But if you start to feel lonely, if you start to feel burnt out, if you start to feel disconnected from the profession, then seek out supervision. Supervision groups are great. I'm a part of a supervision group. We meet once a month. I feel really connected to everybody in that group. I love to hear the cases that we talk about. It makes me feel like I'm doing myself a service and my clients a service by being a part of this group. So going to conferences, just meeting up with people, even if it's virtually, or just connecting with people. I think that's why people love Facebook groups, honestly, because there is a sense of connection that happens from Facebook groups. So however you need to connect, be sure to check in with your own self around your loneliness in private practice. I'm here most days, keeping you maybe from feeling a little bit lonely. I'll see you soon, everybody. Bye.